Hey there! Welcome to Gout Healthcare Channel. In this video, I'll be discussing the types of food that can potentially trigger gout and ways you can avoid them. Gout is a form of arthritis that arises when there's a buildup of acid in your bloodstream, leading to crystal formation in your joints. This condition often brings about intense pain, accompanied by swelling, redness, and stiffness. While the big toe is commonly affected by gout, it can also impact joints such as the ankle, knee, elbow, wrist, and finger. Your diet plays a role in triggering gout attacks. Certain foods and beverages contain purines, an element broken down into acid by your body. Consuming amounts of high purine foods may elevate your risk of experiencing a flare-up. Now let's dive into the foods that tend to cause gout. Point 1. Drinks and sweets. This category encompasses sodas, juices, sports drinks, candies, cakes, cookies, and ice cream. These treats are rich in fructose, a type of sugar of raising your acid levels. Moreover, they provide calories that contribute to weight gain, a known risk factor for gout. Point 2. Alcohol. Drinking alcohol can disrupt the kidney's ability to eliminate acid from the bloodstream. Gout sufferers should be cautious about consuming beer since it contains alcohol and purines, making it particularly detrimental. While wine and liquor may pose harm, it is still advisable to limit intake to 1 drink per day for women and 2 drinks per day for men. When it comes to food choices, it is best for gout patients to avoid or greatly limit items. Organ meats such as liver, kidney, heart, brain, and sweetbreads are high in purines, can lead to an increase in uric acid levels. If you have gout, it is recommended to avoid these foods or consume no than 4 ounces per week. If you don't have gout, game meats like venison, goose, duck, and rabbit are also rich in purines, have the potential to trigger an attack. If you suffer from gout, it is best to steer clear of these meats or limit your consumption to no than 4 ounces per week if you don't have the condition. Certain types of seafood should also be approached with caution due to their high purine content that can provoke a flare-up. This includes anchovies, sardines, herring, mackerel, tuna, trout, scallops, mussels, oysters, shrimp, lobster, and crab. It is advisable to steer clear of these foods if you suffer from gout, or limit your consumption to a maximum of 4 ounces per week if you don't have gout. Stay cautious with meats such as beef, lamb, pork, bacon, ham, sausage, and hot dogs. These meats contain levels of purines, can elevate your uric acid levels. If you have gout, restrict your intake to no than 4 to 6 ounces per day. If you don't have gout, limit yourself to no than 12 ounces per week. Enough. Even turkey, a meat, is high in purines and can potentially trigger a gout attack. If you have gout, it's best to avoid it. However, if you don't have gout, keep your consumption limited to 4 ounces per week. Be wary of gravy and meat sauces. These condiments are derived from meat juices, extracts that are rich in purines. They can introduce acid into your diet and exacerbate your symptoms if you have gout. Avoid them entirely if possible. Use them sparingly if you don't have gout. Another category worth mentioning is yeast and yeast extract products. Often used as food additives or supplements, they contain amounts of purines that significantly raise acid levels and may trigger a gout attack. It's best to avoid these foods if you have gout or consume them sparingly if you don't. Now that you're aware of the foods that can trigger goutlets, explore some options that can help prevent or reduce attacks. Here are a few top choices. Opt for low purine foods such as fruits, vegetables, whole grains, nuts, seeds, legumes, eggs, cheese, yogurt, milk and soy products. These options are rich in antioxidants, have purine content,